is Lucas and I talk about the film Interview with the Vampire, based on the book by Anne Rice, is directed by Neil Jordan, and features a supercast: Brad Pitt as Lois, Tom Cruise as Lestat, Kristen Dunst as Claudia, Christian Slater as Daniel, and Antonio Banderas as Armand. The work tells the history of Louis, who, in the 18th century, on losing his wife and daughter, becomes depressed and starts looking for ways to die. And one day he meets Lestat, who turns him into a vampire and becomes companions. Louis always had an animal-based diet, avoid talking human life, unlike his companion, but one day he beats a little girl named Claudia. Upon learning of this, Lestat turns Claudia into a vampire, and she becomes great friends with Lois. However, at a certain point in the film, Claudia is very irritated as she matters like everyone else, but will always be trapped in a shootboard. Claude and Louis' relationships with Lestat gets worse and worse until Claude decides to kill him. After that done, she and Louis travel to Europe. In Paris, they meet Armand, who is the leader of a group of vampires. Louis thinks that he can learn a lot from him, but discovers that it is not possible after the group he leads to murder Claudia. After which, Louis has a cold vengeance, saving on Armand. Finally, Louis returns alone to the USA, where the interview takes place in the which he tells his life history. Interview with the Vampire is a great film, and one of its most positive factors, in my opinion, is that it shows a totally different point of view about vampires. In addition to focus interest on death and horror like almost any other vampire film, it shows Louis' melancholy of still having human feelings. Unlike Lestat, he did not like to take humans' lives. The film also demystifies some popular legends about vampires. For example, in fact vampires have nothing to do with crucifix and garlic, and the film also says that they do not die with a wooden stake in the heart. The chronology of the work takes place in just over 2 centuries, which would make it very easy for the viewer to get lost in the narrative. However, the film has great scenarios and great costumes, with clothes suitable for each season and culture in which the film is going at the moment, with the lead viewers well in the narrative. The film was a critical success, winning awards such as Best Photography and Best Productions (BAFTA), Best Debut Performance (Kristen Dunst), Best Actor (Brad Pitt), and Most Desirable Man (Brad Pitt) MTV Movie Awards, as well as various indications. A very interesting curiosity about this film is that Christian Slater received the role of Daniel after the death of River Phoenix, who was cast in the role. Slater gave 250,000 feet to share days that Phoenix helped.